Welcome back to the channel. I have a Galaxy Tab A11 128GB model with 6GB of RAM that I got me out of the unboxings I have done. That was the most difficult. The packaging was really not great. I also slapped a screen protector on. This is for the little one. To be honest, if it was for me, I'd have taken a little bit longer. There are a few bubbles visible, but once it's on, those bubbles disappear. But yeah, it's just a general sort of first impressions of what the device is like, and immediately I like its form factor. I mean, I should probably start off with the price actually. It was £180 here in the US on the Prime Day sales. In terms of the previous 10-inch tablets that you could get from Samsung, you could get them up for really cheap. I mean, this is quite expensive. Obviously with the RAM shortages and what have you, and storage shortage as well, it's just, yeah, it's just a bit higher. I mean, this is the best price it's gonna come down to. I didn't want the 8GB model. The 6GB model is fine. As I said, this is gonna be kids using it. Just wanna see how it is. Immediately the screen, yeah, doesn't really have a high viewing angle. That seems quite dull at the moment, but then could be because I haven't signed in. In terms of the actual box, it's a very low profile. It's quite a boring looking box, to be honest. And this here in the middle, they've given the cable. Obviously they stopped giving the plugs nowadays. You've got a general USB-C one here, and that's it really. Nothing else interesting really. Tell you what, I absolutely love this form factor. It's really nice. So finally set it up, probably do a whole factory reset and start again later on. This is just to show how it is. But then just find the brightness firstly and just pump it all the way up. That's not too bad. With a tablet that costs this much, you're not going to have brightness that is really going towards, you're not going to have brightness that's 500 nits, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, if I head just really quickly, seems snappy. It's supposed to have 90Hz screen. I can see it here. I don't know how much you can see it on the camera, but here I can definitely see it. There's no Chrome in here at the moment, so I'm just going to use Samsung's browser on here. Okay, connected to the internet, but just have a look at this. This was very interesting, the multitasking aspect of it. That lagged a little bit. That lagged a little bit. I mean, let me just show you that again. Yeah, okay, all right, bit better here. And considering I've got absolutely nothing on this, right, let's head back to YouTube and let's find my channel. Okay, so I had to skip a bunch of ads, which was obviously very annoying, as is. But I have a video here, it's 4K streaming, it's my London Zoo video, so definitely check that out. But otherwise, I mean, when I'm generally scrolling while a video is going on, doesn't seem too bad, does it? Oh, accidentally paused it. Let me just go back. Put it over there. Oh wow, this is a bit fiddly. I have to say also, if you've seen my videos, you know this is coming from an iPad user. Right, so as the video is playing, it's quite interesting. Scrolling down seems fine. Let's just open another tab. Again, I haven't got Chrome here, but really with their own browser, Samsung's own browser, it should be a bit better. Not actually sure how you open a new tab. There you go, so let's keep this one running. If it's running, no, it pauses. That's very interesting. We have to press play here. Ah, okay. Okay, right. Playing in the background. Let's just try, oh, there you go. It's got a link on there already. Let's go to Argos. Good old Argos. So far it's fine. I mean, 6GB of RAM there. Very good for multitasking. I don't think I'll have any issues there. Problem is, I think that you'll have an issue when it comes to processing power if you're gonna play intense gaming, if you're gonna do any more on it. If you want a budget tablet for the kids, this is great. If you just want to browse and do just simple things, again, this will be fantastic. At the full price, I don't think I could recommend it. You'd have to wait for a sale and then get it. But overall, it's not bad. I mean, this is just a very quick impression. I wasn't doing a review, any performance review on it either. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you think. I mean, the worst thing of all is this screen. I mean, wow, just very cheap screen in these budget Samsung laptops. It will do the job, but it's just very cheap. I'm pretty sure on its nearest competitor, which is what, the Fire 11 tablet, that has a better screen than this. But yeah, that's quite interesting. Is my video playing in the background? There you go, it's playing. Yeah, so that's not too bad. I mean, I'm gonna play around with it, then obviously give it to the little ones. They're gonna play around with it as well. And yeah, it's not something I would get personally for myself to seriously use. I mean, you either go for an iPad or you go maybe to the Samsung 10 FE, I think it is. Obviously, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're thinking of getting this, if you've got this already, any tips or tricks you could tell us maybe about this. But otherwise, I mean, it's just, a good thing is it's got 5 years of updates. That's really good. I mean, that's a strength, to be honest, especially with Android tablets. The cheaper ones will only have a year or two, but this one seems to stretch for 5 years, which is quite nice. I stand corrected. Apparently 7 years of updates. This tablet came out in 2025. It will go through to 2032. Again, I mean, you can find all this information on the internet if you want a proper comparison. This is just a first sort of impressions of what I think of it. Will it do the job? Yeah, it'll do what you need it to do. Battery life is supposed to be decent on this. The processing power will definitely get you by if you're just a casual person, but that screen, I can't get over how bad it is. Yeah, definitely not a great screen. The big difference is when you use your phone and then you come back to the tablet, if you're going back and forth, you can definitely see how low quality it is. But the 90 Hertz screen, I gotta admit, I can see it when I rotate, otherwise kind of just looks like a regular panel. Yeah, it seems quite good. It will do the job for the budget, but I wouldn't pay full price for this. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you found this video useful at all, definitely give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Have a check on some of my other videos on this channel. But yeah, until next time.